Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Rewind That. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Alright guys, today we're going to be going over The Best Man, the final chapters, episode number 2. And that episode is called The Wedding. Okay, so the episode starts off where we left off, and the ladies want to know how the heck Shelby found the resort. And she just lets them know that she's resourceful. So she goes over to see Q, who was already telling Harper that she has to get the heck out of there. So the first thing that Shelby says to Q is, why are there no rooms left on this entire resort? So Ziamora shows up rubbing on Q and calling Shelby Shelly, right? She then tells Q that she's going to go to bed, and when you come in, and they kiss all slow and passionately, and they're doing this all in front of Shelby. Okay, so after Ziamora leaves, Q and Shelby start arguing, and I knew the next scene was gonna cut right to them having sex. Okay, I just knew it. They need to stop fronting and always saying that they hate each other too. Next, Lance has a dream of Mia in the bed with him, and when he kisses her, she turns into Jasmine. There was also a strange woman in his bed when he woke up, and we later find out that he couldn't get it up. Next, Harper asks Julian if he could secure the talent for the bachelor party, because he has to keep an eye on Shelby, and of course, Julian is more than happy to do so, even after he tells Candace that he's going to spend more time with her. Next, the guys are getting massages, and Q lets them know he smashed Shelby last night. So Lance says to Q, you and Shelby have been in this situationship for about 15 years now. When does it end? And Quentin says, today. And to be honest, he should have never smashed Shelby when he knows he's marrying Ziamora. Like, you know, his so-called love of his eternal life. Anyway, next, Jordan tells Shelby that she's playing a very dangerous game with Q, but to deflect, Shelby brings up Harper and says that Jordan is playing a dangerous game. And Jordan says, why would you bring up the past? This ain't no reality show for ratings. So then Ziamora comes up and she's like, ladies, how's it going? So Shelby says, I'm feeling energized and ready to take on a brand new day and everything else that steps in my way. So Jordan excuses herself, and without going into much detail, Ziamora lets Shelby know that she knows she had sex with her man last night, and she just wants to know how her cookie tastes, okay? After that, Ziamora walks away, making Shelby feel really stupid, okay? Next, the group gathers together and they have this drink that gets them high, and they just start acting all weird. I mean, they were all just high as a freaking kite and saying weird things and having delusions and all that. But Shelby had to take a dump, so it ran right through her. Next, Shelby tells Q to snap out of it because this is not you. She tells Q that Ziamora doesn't know him, but she does. And that's when Q says, you don't know me. You never asked me about who I am. So we basically see that Q and Shelby were just having sex without really letting each other in. And Q tells Shelby that she kept hiding behind a wall. Next, Lance goes on a run with Jasmine, and he confides in her by telling her that time hasn't healed him and he's incomplete without his wife. So Jasmine tells Lance that it doesn't sound like he's getting much completion from these interactions. And Lance lets her know that he's not proud of himself for it. And all I gotta say to that is, if you're not proud of it, change your behavior, okay? But it's still good to see Lance opening up to someone who shares his love for the Lord and seems to have a good heart. Next, Shelby busts in on Julian and Candace's one-on-one time because she needs Candace's help. We later find out exactly what Shelby wanted Candace for, and that was to teach her how to dance for Q. I guess she figured since Candace stole her man with her moves, she might as well learn how to steal Q from Ziamora, you know what I'm saying? Next, at the bachelor party, Lance tells Harper that coming to St. Pierre was exactly what he needed. He then thanks Harper and tells him that he really thinks he's ready to turn the page. Then Harper tells Lance that he wants to turn his book into a movie, but he doesn't want to be a sellout. So Lance tells him to balance the scales, keep your integrity, and get that paper. Next, it's showtime, and Julian brings in the ladies to get the party started. Unfortunately, he busts one right in the freaking nose, okay, just being klutzy. But then Candace comes in and presents Shelby, and she comes out and does a dance for Q, getting him all hot and bothered. And you could see Candace in the background doing some of the dance moves too, because she taught her, okay? She was like, I taught her that. You see that? After the dance was done, Q tells Julian that he did a great job. You did that. And to be honest, I enjoyed the dance myself, guys, and that was mainly because of the song by Jodeci. After the dance, Shelby sends Q a text to meet her at the adult cabana, but he doesn't show up. Instead, Harper shows up to tell Shelby that she's had her fun and now she has to leave. He tells her that her flight has been booked for her the first thing in the morning, and she tells him she's not going anywhere. So he tells Shelby that this is getting uncomfortable now. Then Ziamora shows up and Harper excuses himself, so Ziamora goes on to tell Shelby that she needs to give it up because she's the only one fighting, and that Q chose her. She tells Shelby that she can have sex with Quentin once in a while for a power play, but is that what you really want? So Ziamora just basically lets Shelby know that she gotta know her worth, because she's just out here making herself look foolish. Then Ziamora leaves and tells her that her flight info is in her phone. Shelby tells Ziamora that if she hurts Q, she's going to have some real problems. And if Shelby would have just been honest with Q throughout these years, she most likely wouldn't be going through this right now, Next, Shelby leaves for her flight, and Jordan and Harper let Q know that she's gone. So even though he tries to act like he's happy, he's really not. Like, you can actually look at his face and see that he wants to cry. So Harper knows his boy, and he asks Q if he wants to go to the airport to make sure Shelby really left. So Quentin says yes with the quickness, and they run off. So when Q gets to the airport, their convo starts off a little rocky, and Q tells Shelby that she's everywhere he turns. But eventually he tells her that he doesn't know what he will do without her because he doesn't know who he's gonna be when she's not there. And it was a great scene to me, and next thing you know, Q and Shelby are getting married. And even though Shelby has her ways, I like her, She came a long way. Now, we find out later that Ziamora didn't take it well, and she set fire to the house that they were staying in. We also find out that Q drops Harper as best man because he just loves his dude merch. But the episode was really good, guys, and Harper was able to get the blessing from everyone for his movie, but Lance just wanted to be able to approve the actress that plays Mia. That was his one condition. Lastly, I can't forget that on their wedding day, Q finds out that Kennedy is his daughter because Shelby tells him, right? And I can't understand why she would keep this from him all these years. That's kind of messed up. There's one more thing that I forgot, guys, and that is that Jasmine tells Lance that she's engaged. And I was like, oh man, tough break, But that's the video, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Until next time, you guys take care and be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.